Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Apologies for the later upload this week. Wednesday was pretty hectic, so I did not get a chance to record much as I would like to, but things are in full swing at work for me, so it's going to be kind of hard. Last time, we ended up finishing off the Hold On region, defeating Professor Maple, and making sure the Delta Reggie trio was taken care of. This time, we're going to go through some more of the optional and post-game side quests that you can do. First one I want to open up with, though, is I want to open up with the human calculator one. So let me go see where the human calculator is. Is it you? Trade you hallucinate for any normal type. No thanks. Bye-bye. Where is human calculator? Is it this guy? I'm the smartest person alive. Would you like me to perform a calculation for you? Okay. What should I do? Divide and by 0. All right, so I know you can't see it, but right now, if you tell the human calculator to divide by 0 in this game, you will get a forced script error. So you're gonna close the game, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. This is what's supposed to happen. It's normal. This is an actual thing. So I'm gonna reopen my game. I'm gonna reset my screen bounds really quick once I get finished. So I'll go save file 2. We'll open my game. Aha, your result is 0. Alright, well, so that is what it does. But here's the other thing that it does. Let me reset my screen bounds for you because I knew this was going to do this. What it also does is if you get in the Emolga taxi, let me see. Let me hop into the Emolga taxi. Let me go find him. I think he's up here. Yeah, he's up here. So if we hit up this guy, you either take the Emolga taxi and start a torrent or Pika taxi, whichever you want. So you want to take the Emolga taxi. Do not take the Pika taxi. It does not do what you want it to do. And so we're gonna end up going all the way out to the southeast. Now, if we go all the way out to the southeast, we're gonna go all the way past Suntouched, all the way past Telnor and Shade Forest. We're gonna go all the way down here to the southeast of Torin. It's not Slither Forest. I gotta find it. Where is it? Mist Island. No, that's not it. So it's gotta be down here, I think. So you see this right here. This is a actual feature in the game. So you'll notice that it says Gaia Town here. That actually is not what it is. So you want to find the spot to let you land. It will let you land, and in here you notice there's a lot of glitchy textures and everything, but if you come in here, there is a nice little homage to the Missing No meme, which you can actually catch him with. Now, in the real game, it is Missing No if you're playing regular, but if you're playing randomizer like me, it's going to be whatever you want it to be, or whatever you get it to be in your randomizer file. But Missing No is a Pokedex entry in this game, so if you want to catch it, that's how to do it. You go to the human calculator, tell them to divide by 0, let your game crash, reopen, fly out to the southeast, and then when you get out, it'll put you right back in Gaia Town. So that's one of the nice optional little side quests that you can do. The other one that we're going to go do now requires us to go back to Darren Town. So I'm going to go ahead and fly back to Darren Town. And then we got to go all the way back up to Rose Crater, which means we go all the way up here, back here, and then we got to go all the way back to Rose Crater, which requires me to go find wherever the hell that is. Hang on. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Augur. Oh, thanks goodness you're here. I made a huge mistake. It was a very bad goof up. I had to make a delivery for Professor Sylvan. It was a big old box I had to take from Telnor Town to here. I was curious, what could be so important? I was told not to, but I took a peek in the old box. It was a glowing red and orange rock. I think it was the Magma Stone. I was surprised. The artifact from Sinnoh in my hands. I was so surprised, Mr. Augur, sir, that I dropped it and it went to rolling away. Right into the lava, into the volcano, straight down. It went sinking and I was nervous, scared. The professor was going to be so mad. So I went looking for a fire type to try and fish it out, but then the mountain started rumbling. I don't know what's happened. No siree. See, there it was again. And this one time, before it rumbled, I thought I saw 2 Pokemon fighting. 2 scary-looking Pokemon. Big ones. But you gotta help. You're the only one I know who can help, Mr. Augur, sir. There's lava everywhere now. I'm afraid it's going to erupt. You gotta help. You just gotta find that stone. Alright, so that is going to open up a quest line that shows us, as you can see, Heatran and Volcanion fighting in their respective areas. You cannot do this until you get the hiking boots and get into the post-game section. So we're going to go back into the Infernal Base. because we have to go all the way down to the bottom of the volcano. In fact, now before I think about it, I'm going to go ahead and put on a repel because I kind of want to just go and, you know, go on through and see what I can find. So it does force us to go all the way back through Rose Crater, which, you know, is a-okay in some cases. And then there, if you remember correctly, a few episodes back, there was a locked room that we could not enter in the Infernal Base. We do actually get access to that now since the crater is the way that it is. I gotta remember which way it took to get in there. I sure as hell don't remember. It's been a minute. I haven't been to Rose Crater in God knows how long, so I don't remember where everything is. There's a Great Ball here. I think I go this way. No. Repel's effect wore off. Yes, I want to use another one. Thank you. Okay. So it's not this way. I lied. I swear, I have every intention of going the right way. My screen is shaking. I love that. There it is. I am delusional. It's right over here. So we go up this way. And we got to go back this way. So we go in here. I'm going to go up here next to grab this really quick. Use the hiking boots. And that gives me telekinesis, which I don't know what that is in base game, but I will look that up later. So we go back into the Infernal Base. Screen's still shaking. You can see Volcanion over here is just, you know, walking around, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to use another repel just in case. So, there's nothing down here. But you can see the place is still in ruins since the last time that we came in here. After we, you know, defeated Zenith and all that other sort of stuff. But if we come up here, we can't go this way yet either. So, I'm going to go all the way back down. Back into the repels effect. I'm not going to use one just on the off chance that I don't need to. And then we see Heatran fighting over here. So we come all the way back over here, all the way to the other end. There's a thing here. Okay, there are wild Pokemon in here. So we're going to have to actually put another repel on, which I don't want to do. But I will do it anyways. Just for sanity's sake. And because I want to go fast. Shoal Salt is not bad. So we'll go ahead and put another one of these on. Because I was not aware that wild encounters would be coming in here. So we go all the way up here. Go all the way up and around. Again, I do apologize if you can hear my keys clacking. I do not mean to do that intentionally. We come back to where we were held captive here. Go all the way up and around, all the way up this way. And now we have a nice little open door, the little locked door. But in here, you get yourself the thing I've been looking for the whole time, the Magma Protection Armor. So now we can go into lava. So now we're in the upper mantle of the volcano, which I was not expecting to be in. Can I? I cannot do that. All right, cool. So we got these holes here. I have no idea which one I'm supposed to be taking, but I suppose I'm going to find out. There's a rare candy here. There's Palmacite. Okay. And a Koala Berry. All right, so we're just going to run right on into all these holes and figure out which one's which, because I have no idea which one goes where. Hello, can I? Thank you. And the one time, okay, do I have the flashlight still? I believe I do. Let's go, let's turn on the flashlight. Flashlight, where are you? Flashlight, there it is. Use the flashlight, cool. So now we're down here in a dark little cavern that I have no idea where I am. We're going to look around for some more items in here because I think we're supposed to be down here. I could be wrong. Found a rare bone. Okay, cool. Don't think there's anything else in here that I can get. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yep, nope, there's an item here. Dome fossil. Cool, we get another random encounter from the fossil guy. We go up here. And there's a cave opening. So there's more items in here, so we're going to go back and get some more of those. This gives me the Helix fossil, so that's another fossil I can get randomly generated. Generated, yeah. Sail fossil. So I think we're just getting a bunch of fossils down here, which is really nice. Especially if you're running in randomizers, because you can just get whatever you want. So we go work up over here, and then if we go up here, get a Grappa Berry, and then there's nothing down here. Alright, so we're going to go back that way, the way that I just came from. And we're going to go up here. I really should have just used another one instead of being a moron. Let's not. Thank you. Alright, so now we're in Deep Mantle again. We don't have to worry about the flashlight, which is nice. I'm going to use another one of these, just for sanity's sake, because I almost had a full restore. That's not good. Lance's teachings have definitely gone undone. Alright, so we have a little Tesseract point here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and see what we get. So we get the past over here. Okay, so there's a Manaphy statue. Heart swap. So we do that. Like, I genuinely have no idea what this is supposed to do. Okay, so we tesseract again. Repels effect more off, yes. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to leave this the way that it is, because there is a Manaphy statue over here. Now, this Manaphy statue, we're going to end up doing a lot of moving with. So we're going to hard swap it. And then we're going to hard swap it. And then we're going to hard swap it again. But not here. I think we're going to put it right here. So I'll put it right there. And then we are going to use another repel, because I'm running out of those apparently. I'm using a lot of my steps. We're going to tesseract again. Now you notice that I am an idiot. So hang on, we gotta do some more maneuvering here. I thought I had it for 2 seconds and then I lied. So I think what we gotta do is I gotta go put this up there. Hard swap. I have no idea how far I can be away from hard swap, so I have to have that on screen for that. So we're gonna do that again. And then we're gonna go all the way over here. Hard swap. Well, that's unfortunate. I just screwed myself out of that. It's fine. I can just put it right here. And then we're going to put you right here. Call it good. I think. I want to say that's right. I could be wrong. If I am, I will... I did not want to hard swap there. All right, we're going to tesseract. Thank you. Okay, and that does absolutely nothing. All right, well, I'm going to find out what I need to do. Hang on a second. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. Rose Crater. Let me see. Infernal Base. Where am I? Deep Mantle. Deep Mantle. No, I don't want Pokemon fights. I want to do Deep Mantle. Alright, so we're going to try this. Okay, so... It is not possible to get all the items down each of these holes without going back to the beginning. Use an escape rope. Remember B1F before falling down another hole. Use the flashlight as advice. Deep Mantle for the player with both Tesseract and Hard Swap. Okay, so we use the Tesseract, obviously. So we're going to use Tesseract. Head to the northeast. Okay, so it's one tile above. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so Hard Swap. I'll put that there. We're gonna Heart Swap again. And one more time because I put it in the wrong spot like a moron. And then we're gonna go right there. We're gonna put that right there. Alright. Let's see how that works. Because I think I put it up too far last time. So we're gonna come back here, we're gonna do Tesseract again. We'll go back this way, use another repel. You're gonna probably see that a lot. So now that the statue's there, we can walk across it no problem. Which means we get access to this stuff, whatever the hell this is. And now we have a strength puzzle. Oh, Christ. Okay, my least favorite. Second rightmost boulder up as far as possible, which is this one. Push the boulder directly beside the previous boulder upward. What? Second rightmost. Am I dumb? Apparently I am. Push the boulder directly beside the previous one upward. Okay. Turn left and push this next boulder to the left. Turn upward and push the next boulder upward. Okay, well, I've already screwed this up, which is not ideal. Which means I have to come back out and go back in because I screwed up the puzzle. Gosh dang it. Okay, we'll go back in here. Oh, right. So if I leave, I have to do the puzzle again. All right, give me just a second, Chad. I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna redo this puzzle again. Hang on. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. It took me a little bit. But now we're gonna try this puzzle again. All right, so puzzle is gonna be a bit of a challenge. All right, so remove the second rightmost boulder, which is that one, I suppose. Okay. Push the boulder directly beside. Hold on. Wait, second rightmost. So let's see. So 1, 2. I'm assuming it's this one, but that's not possible. What? I'm super confused now. What is happening? Am I dumb? Okay, hang on. Up as far as possible. Push the boulder directly beside the previous boulder upward. That's not how that works. What? Unless it's this one. Up as far as possible. Let's try this. Beside the previous boulder upward, which I can. Okay. Turn left. Push this boulder to the left. Turn upward and push the next one upward. Turn left and push the next boulder to the left, which I can't do. Which I absolutely despise. Boulder puzzles, my favorite, my least favorite encounter. All right, so we're gonna try this one more time, and then if I don't get it, I am just gonna cut to when I do, because I think the guide that I have is a little outdated, but we'll find out. So give me a minute. I'm just gonna say screw it and cut to when I get it figured out. Give me one moment. All right. So, it took me a little bit, but if you are looking on the wiki and following along with this as it goes on, it is not the rightmost, it is the leftmost. So, if you find out that the hard way, then congratulations, you're welcome. What you do is you go up here, there's a boulder that spawns right here, you push it up, go to the right, go up, push that one up, go up and around, push that all the way over, come up here, push that one out the way, and then there should be some more boulders up here. You push this one to the this one to the far top, and then you push this one all the way over to the left, and then this boulder right here is what stops you where my mouse is. And so you just push that all the way up. And that's how you get through. So now we make it to the outer core, which there is the magma orb. Its magma stone was dropped. Pick it up? Yes. This, in turn, encounters us with Groudon, because Zenith met his untimely demise. God knows how. Groudon was freed, and now he is just chilling in this volcano. Like I said, if you are in base game, you do end up fighting Groudon here. We're gonna pick that up. That is a scripted escape rope. So this does spawn in as a Regigigas. We're just gonna... Okay, and apparently it's holding a crystal piece, which is fantastic. We're just gonna magnetize. Try to see if I can get out of this without killing myself on accident. Payback? Sure. Yeah, I don't really want to catch another Regigigas, so we're just going to kill it outright and hope to God that I get away from this. But back to the escape rope that spawns. That escape rope that spawns in that room is a scripted encounter, or rather a scripted item, so no matter if you're playing randomizer or not, there will always be an escape rope there. The only reason it spawns there, however, is if you don't have one in your bag. So once you capture kill Groudon, you can use the escape rope to get out of here. It is the only way out. So we're going to go find that really quick through all the fossils. We'll use this. And then you'll see that it spawns Volcanion and Heatran back in this main room now that you've done Groudon. So Magma Stone's vibrating. And now we get a scripted double encounter with Delta Ditto and Galvantula. In my case. However, in this case, you do get a chance to fight Heatran and Volcanion both in a double battle if you're playing normal. The only main thing about this is if you are fighting normal, you only get to choose one. If you kill one or the other, they will spawn in their respective locations. I believe Heatran will spawn in the fiery caves, and then let me see here. I am delusional. Where is it? Magma Stone quests. Heatran and Volcanion. Normal domains in order to capture them later. Okay, so let's go back to Rose Crater. Yeah, so in this instance, if you decide to take out Volcanion, it will appear in the Cave of Steam. If you take out Heatran, it will appear in the Fiery Caverns. You can kill both of them, and they'll both appear at their respective locations. So in this case, for me, I'm going to catch the Delta Ditto as best as I possibly can, because The fun thing about deltas in this game is in order to get delta eggs. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not catching it. I spoke too soon. My Pokemon are a little too leveled for this. So those will respawn in their respective locations, and now we are basically done with this. Head to exit the base and talk to the aid for your rewards. So we're gonna leave. I wonder, did I get anything up here? I don't think there was anything up here. Okay, never mind. Repel's effects wore off. Yeah, we're just gonna use the repel. We're just gonna go ahead and get on out of here because I have no reason to be in here anymore. It's gonna take me a minute. There's the thing. There's the floor mat. And then just go right on back out. And bada bing, bada boom. Yes. So can I call him here? I can. Cool. So we're gonna go back to Darren Town. I want to go heal really fast because reasons. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go talk to Professor's aide and get a reward for this. So we go talk to this guy. Wow, so that was amazing. I don't know how you all are able to do it. I'm so glad you're new dogger. I'll finish up delivering this magma stone to the professor. Here, it's not much, but I'd like you to have it for helping me out. A Lansatberry. Thanks. Thank you again, sir. It's been an honor. Sounds like a southern accent, but okay. So that is the Rose Crater. That's one of the optional quests. And then, in order to progress this, I think we're going to do Damien's quest next. So, what am I at in total file-wise? Let me see what I'm looking at time-wise, because I think we're a little bit over time today. Much as I wished I wasn't. Let me see. I think we're a little over today. What is today? The 15th? 1, 2, 3... So 14, 16, maybe. All right, I'm going to call it for today. Sorry it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but this was kind of thought out last minute. Next time, we are going to go take care of Damien's quest and then the final quest that we need to do in order to rematch the Pokemon League. And then there's going to be 1 or 2 other optional quests, maybe 3 more that we can do. But main thing is we are going to go back and we're going to take care of Damien. And then we are going to do the Azure Flute final quest so that way we can rematch the Pokemon League. I will go get some more stuff off screen. I will go get the scrolls. I can show you the locations. The puzzles, on the other hand, you might have to solve for yourself. No, I'm not going to use the max spell. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for coming out. Appreciate you all for coming out. Holy moly, I can't speak today. Thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. I will be planning the next series here shortly. I may or may not start doing Twitch VODs if and when I decide to restart my streaming. If I do start streaming again, you'll start seeing the Twitch plug somewhere down in the bottom left-hand corner of my YouTube scene. If I don't, well, I'll post it up whenever I get a chance. But more often than not, it's probably just going to be YouTube videos anyways. I will see y'all tomorrow, more than likely. I am probably going to do that. If not tomorrow, I'm planning maybe middle of the week. Like I said, my work schedule is a little sporadic, so we're just going to try and make it work with what I can. And depending on if and when I decide to get days off in the middle of the week. So until then, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure to leave a like, sub if you'd like. I'm not going to force you to if you don't want to. You don't have to. I just appreciate y'all for coming by and watching the videos and chilling and vibing while I completely botch this entire series. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will try not to miss another upload. Anyways, bye-bye.